Kern County is brought to you by Hungry Hunter.
It's miles from Napa Valley, far from the slopes of Sonoma or the hills of Paso Robles. Vineyards growing in an unlikely wine region, but one that is emerging as the future of the wine industry in California.
And it's here where one family from Los Angeles found their passion and their dreams more than 30 years ago. We're just above the foothills near Tehachapi, where one family and the vines they're now growing are paving the way for the future of Tehachapi.
Just off Banducci Road, 15 minutes from town, you'll find Dorner Family Vineyard, the place where Michael and Michelle Dorner made a home in the 1980s to escape the fast pace of LA.
We moved up here when our kids were little to get them out of the LA area and stuff, but I worked Palmdale, Lancaster, worked gangs down there.
Michael Dorner, a retired LA County Sheriff's deputy, purchasing this 20-acre property originally for a lifestyle change.
The rock formations and stuff are excellent. And our weather's what's outstanding. We get the warm days, but yet we get the cool nights, and the grapevines need that.
But he and others realizing Tehachapi was ideal for planting vines and making wine. With the encouragement of Bob and Patty Souza of Souza Family Vineyards just down the road.
7 rows of Riesling here, the first 7 on this side, and then the next 7 is Zinfandel.
Dorner planted his first vines 7 years ago.
They're actually flowering right now to get their grapes on it, clusters of grapes.
Now, with 500 vines divided between his Riesling and Zinfandel, which will produce hundreds of bottles of wine.
Yeah, I've got in the house right now, there's about 450 cases of wine waiting for the tasting room to open up.
For the past several months, Dorner has been building this Tuscan-style tasting room.
The tasting room here.
Complete with a state-of-the-art tasting and banquet room upstairs and 3,000 square foot production facility downstairs.
Coolers, the air conditioner, and my glycol cooler to cool the wine.
By February, Dorner will be the first and only commercial or estate winery in Tehachapi. To be classified as an estate winery, a winemaker must grow and make the wine on the same property. But it's not just wine at Dorner Family Vineyard, this beautiful mountain location serving as a backdrop for weddings and family gatherings. Available for rent between May and October. The Dorner's offering 2 options for weddings under this oak tree among the vineyards, rustic barn built with reclaimed wood from an early settler to Tehachapi.
From the front, you'd think you're back in the 1800s at the OK Corral or something.
Yeah.
The location's so popular, the Dorners are booked every weekend for a year and a half.
We're hoping it's going to be the premier winery up here for the time being, at least.
The tranquil retreat that was once only a private escape for the Dorners, turning into a destination place for those looking to do the same.
It's been a pleasure living up here.
Discovering a love for the land with rich history and remarkable potential.
We're hoping it's going to end up like another Paso Robles.
Connecting the world with the beauty of Tehachapi and the amazing wine made right here in Kern County. In Tehachapi, Tim Callahan, 23 ABC.